for an opportunity, it has to be something that everyone is looking for, is bringing true value to the marketplace. With this business opportunity, it is one of the best kept secrets that's in the market. But with this group of individuals who are going to be laser focused on massive exposures, massive activity, we're going to make sure that we're no longer a secret. People need to know about this amazing opportunity called MWR Financial. I mean, we have the most comprehensive wealth membership in the marketplace that will show people how to truly put themselves in a position to increase their cash flow, put their finances on a solid financial foundation. See, you can't build wealth, you can't build anything on sandy ground. And many people right now are making a lot of money, but they have holes in their financial bucket. They're overpaying on their taxes, they have bad credit, they have bad debt. They're I mean, they're in a bad situation where they're hustling backwards, where they say, where's my money going? We have a membership that's going to show people and help people with our experts and clog those financial leaks in their bucket. So now they'll have that overflow that will help them to be able to save more, invest more, and bless more people. And that's what our membership does. And with that comes an amazing opportunity. And with our opportunity, you have immediate tax benefits, immediate long and residual income, which will help you to accelerate paying off debt, investing, and retirement. Again, increasing, multiplying, and protecting your money. That's what we do. And just to put it in summary, guys, our membership puts money back into your pockets. Whereas our members, once they go through this, if you're a W 2 employee and you have not gone through this process, I mean, our average member is getting about $800 back on their taxes. I mean, we're helping individuals lower their bills, getting back $147. These are averages, okay? All results aren't guaranteed, but because everyone's situation is different. But eliminating your debt in record time, putting $600 to $2,000 back into our members' pockets, reducing their credit, lowering their interest rate, lowering their insurance premiums, putting $489 a month back into their pockets. See, when you help people find that money, and this is money that's being found. I put on Facebook the other day, found money is better than earned money. Whereas people are making money, but it's going out of their pockets. But if you could find money that you've already earned, that's a beautiful thing. We're helping folks put 2,000 plus dollars, this membership, and again, it depends on an individual situation, back in their pockets. So now you have that discretionary income to utilize, and then we show you how to revert and change where you put your money. Instead of into a traditional banking account, we put it into what the wealthy have been leveraging for decades, a private reserve account, a diversified cash flow account. It's a savings on steroids where you have uninterrupted compounded growth, is liquid, is protected against lawsuits, and you have the ability to double dip without losing anything. And you leave a legacy behind it. By growing that, you grow it up to 100 something thousand dollars. You could pull from it and buy land. We could buy precious metals, precious jewels, and build a portfolio of over $1 million. That is absolutely huge without disrupting, of course, your compounded growth that takes place inside of your policy that we're going to create for you. So, one of the ultimate things we want to do is help you to put yourself to build a residual income, because it's the residual income that brings you that financial freedom. Think about this. I love this chart right here because most of them say, people say, man, I need to make an extra $1,500. I'm going to invest. In order to make $1,500, you got to put about $360,000 away inside of a vault or a bank account and bring 5% return and bring you $1,500. The average Social Security earner, the average Social Security earner, the average Social Security earner makes $1,500, work all their life, and only make about $1,500 a month. We're going to show you how to get that done in the next 3 weeks. And we also like say, hey man, I need to replace $6,000. You got to put $1.4 million away, six figures. I need a solid six-figure residual income to be able to retire or be able to be financially free. That's $2.1 million you got to put away. I mean, that's a lot of money that most people are very far behind the eight ball and making that happen. And in most cases, they're putting it into vehicles like a 401k or IRA, whereas when they pull from it, they're going to be taxed or penalized if they take it out too soon. So it might be 2 million, but that's half. They're going to get taxed. Or you could build a business. See, with MWR Financial, this is why we're so solid, we're bold, we can stand with our back straight and say we have a way to put you in a position to become truly financially free and make six figures in the next 6 months. And I'm gonna walk y'all through this, guys, because with this business, we just bring it on the power of three. You come in and bring three new partners in the first week of this business and one outside membership. You put yourself in a position where you're making $150 a month that pays for your membership. So there's no cost to doing business. It's paying for itself. And then we duplicate that and teach everybody to bring on three partners. And we have private business receptions. We're going to be doing launches like this. Everything's in place to help us to make this happen. You bring on 12 people, you make it $600 a month, 36 people in your business, $1,500 a month. We're helping people get that done in their first 3 weeks, 4 weeks tops. The power of three-star executive. But then we keep duplicating that process where you have a team of 480 people. You're now making six figures. I'm going to show you in our example how to make six figures in the next 6 months. And then what is powerful about this is not only are we going to create your diversified cash flow accounts, your wealth building accounts, and along with that, create a business and buy land, buy gold, buy jewels. We're going to show you how to protect that with our subject matter expert who's going to be speaking at the end of this overview here, Mr. Watson, who's going to do some amazing trainings for us. But we're going to protect and secure everything that we build, which is huge. So here's the deal. One of the key things oh man, this slide is on twice. One of the key things that we want to make sure that we're doing is it's 100. We got 7 ways we get paid with this opportunity. 7 ways we get paid with this opportunity. I just showed you one, but we also get customer bonuses, sponsorship bonuses, guarantee income, momentum bonuses. I mean, there's bonuses on top of bonuses. We have one of the most lucrative opportunities in the marketplace. There's no gotchas here. There's no trap doors. I've looked at many opportunities. I study comp plans. I look at them. People call me. They ask me to look at their business, take a look. I say, yeah, let me just see what you're doing. I already know what we have. I just like to know what other people have. And because I'm solid in my space, I don't advise you to do that. But what I know is we have the best comp plan, and I put it up against any comp plan out here in the marketplace, guys. Now, all we do in this business is share. We do what we call lifestyle marketing, guys. If you're very busy, you're perfect to do this business because it's designed for busy people. All you're doing is sharing this information. You're letting them know everybody you come encounter with wants to improve their finances, make more money. You send them to your website. They look at the information. You put them on the phone with the experts. We answer their questions. You get paid. We sign them up for the membership or the opportunity. The membership is $5 a day. It covers you and your spouse. If you're not married, it covers you and one other individual, 18 or older, living under your household. And it covers no contracts, no setup fees. It's absolute value where you can reduce your taxes, lower your bills, eliminate your debt, restore your credit, keys to home ownership. There's so many things in this membership that you can pull from that will bring value. We're about to roll out the Health Share program along with access to precious metals and then other added benefits that our team in this movement, First Gen, is going to be bringing to the marketplace as well within our organization, which is absolutely a game changer, guys. And then if you want to join and become a part of the movement and be a promoter, one time $100. One time $100, $249.97. You're in the business. Now everything becomes a tax write-off. Your membership becomes a tax write-off, your mileage and everything in that nature. You're positioned to leverage amazing tax benefits along with our guaranteed income and everything that comes with that, and the guaranteed income. Whereas if you don't basically get the increase, if you leverage all the tools where you participated, and our opportunity experts and services doesn't help you to create, increase, and multiply your income in your first 30 days, MWR is going to give you a full refund. But you have to activate at least 4 of the wealth building programs. You got to participate to get the results that you're looking for, which is all we're asking individuals to do. So, for those of you who are guests, as we go through this dry run here, you're either 1 or 2. 1 is all in. Let's go. And if that's you, you want to join this movement, be a part of our 6 figures in 6-month movement, welcome to the team. We're going to put together a strategy right after this to show you how to turn $250 into $2,000 in the next 3 weeks. And if you are just someone who wants to become a member and utilize our experts to get your finances in order in 2024, awesome. You're a 2, text a 2 to the person who invited you, where we can get you set up. It only takes 5 minutes to get enrolled and get things going from there. So with that being said, I say welcome to the team. Let's jump into the training. All right, got that in 15 minutes. Let's do this. So here's the deal, guys. And I want to take a quick sip. I want to go through our game plan. This is a very powerful strategy, and it's absolutely doable. You simply have to believe that you could become a 6-figure earner in the next 6 months. Everything I'm about to go over is doable. But now it's time to basically put on your blinders and get laser focused. You have to think bigger, faster, guys, and understanding that success loves speed. Success loves speed. We're going to be running with the runners in the next 6 months. We got to prove a point. We got to make sure and show that this can be done. So one of the key things that we want to do, and my big vision all the way across the board, is within my organization, we have 5 to 7 6-figure earners this year. And I think it's going to be, because it's going to get done within this group. Everybody right here on this call, on this Zoom, can become 6-figure earners in the next 6 to 12 months if you just simply put your head down. And really 6 months. We need those first movers to say, hey, it's like Roger Bannister. Once you break that record, then everybody's following through. Everybody's going to start breaking through the portal. Understand this, guys. So the ultimate goal is focus on breaking 3-star executives. That's the simplicity of it. Because 6 figures seems so mass and broad, but we focus on just breaking 3-star executives. If you break 3-star executives in that first 3 to 4 weeks and duplicate that process, 6 figures in 6 months is a done deal. But you zoom out 6 figures, 6 months, and then we zoom back in. And how do you break 3 stars? We break executives. You, this week, here's the game plan. Write this down, take the picture, make a mental note, see yourself. This week, as I'm doing this myself, I got a team. You're all part of my team. But I'm moving as if I'm like brand new. I'm bringing on 3 brand new individuals, which will take me to executive mentally. Understand this. And then I'm going to help those 3 individuals go out there and bring on their 3. But as individuals right now, you don't have 3 partners. One of the things, if you're not brand new right now, the momentum bonus is gone. So you get rid of that part, but you're going to get $40 for the membership. You're going to get $50 for each person you bring on board. You'll get $150 for those 3 people you bring on board. And you put yourself in a position to make $150 every single day. This week, we need to help you go executive. This week. So you want to get on my calendar, calendly.first.com/firstgen, and let's schedule a grand opening. Let's get on the phone. Let's strategize. Let's get your first 3 recruits this week. I'm going after 3 recruits this week. I'll let you know as I'm bringing them in. And I encourage you to do the exact same thing. You're an executive. Next week, so we go Tuesday to Tuesday. Next week, we celebrate you being an executive, and we've already booked and scheduled out those 3 individuals we brought on board, their private business receptions and their Zooms where we're sharing this information with their folks, and they're bringing on their 3. Guys, 3. That's where we got to make sure we keep this real simple. The simpler, the more simplicity this is, the more simple this is, the more duplicatable it's going to become. It remains. All right. So we help our 3 bring on their 3. Here's the key thing I need to ask to make sure you let your folks know as we bring them in. Don't join if you're not committed to going to get 3 people. Don't join. This is a business of activity. You got to fight for your freedom. It's not easy to make 6 figures in 6 months or 6 figures for the rest of your life. Understand this, guys. So you got to be willing to follow these steps. And if you're not willing to do so, this might not be for you right now. So you want to bring on 3 partners who want to go out and get it. So we schedule their private business receptions. Now those 3 get their 3. You got 12 people on your team. You're 2-star your second week. You're now making $20 a day, $600 a month. You open up your $300 QFD performance bonuses, meaning that every week you get $300 for every 6 new partners who join your business. That's not a 2-star. That's driving growth in your organization. $300, $300, $300. If you're brand new, you get that $450 momentum bonus. And then we duplicate that again, helping those 3 to get their 3. Everybody get their 3. Within the 3 to 4 weeks, you now have 36 people on your team. By the end of the month of January, you are a 3-star executive director. You get the $900 if you're brand new. You get 300 weekly bonuses, so you made $600. And then you get $50 a day, $1,500 a month in momentum. I mean, on a monthly momentum bonus. That's your base for that one. That pays, MWR Financial now pays for your car note. MWR Financial now pays for your car note. That's huge. And then along with that, you get $30 to $150 for every new person who joins your business going forward. So as we do the math on this, a brand new person who comes on board, that's why we could boldly say, and the young lady I just have, I'm saying to people now, if I could show you how to turn a $250 investment into $2,000 in the next 3 weeks and $1,500 a month going forward, would that be a good investment? And they're like, hell yeah. And we say, great, let me show you. And this is what we show them right here. Because the first week, $340, second week, $450, week 3, 4, $1,500. So their first week, they made $2,290, immediate income, $1,500 a month, and ongoing residual income, guys. Major. No other company does this in that short amount of time. I mean, we're talking solid money. And as people stay qualified, keep their membership, this money is following you and chasing after you forever. And then, not to mention, we have our membership where folks now are going in and off time and getting their reduction of their taxes. That's money coming back in their pocket. We're lowering their bills, and we're helping them do this. We're helping them to get out of debt and improve their credit. I mean, that's major, guys. And it's just simply a rinse and repeat. Once you break 3-star executive, we rinse and repeat and help those 3 legs become 3-star executives. That takes you to 4-star ED on month 2 and 3. By month 2 and 3, you're a 4-star executive making $100 a day, $3,000 a month in your part-time business. The power of 3. Now, right here, you can open up more legs, but we stay in that 3-leg cycle because I want to help everybody break. We stay in 3 legs And we'll talk about spreading it wider from there. And then we duplicate it again, helping those legs to get to 4-star. We're helping folks get 3-star executives underneath them. Now they're 4-star executives. So you are now in 3 months, 3 and 4, you're now a 5-star executive. So by the time we get to Atlanta, Georgia, or coming out of ATL at our convention, you walk across the stage, 5-star executive, $150 a day, $4,500 a month. I mean, come on, y'all. Part-time. Whatever. I mean, this is only going to take about 2 to 3 hours of a day to work your business, 10 to 15 hours a week of focused effort. Where can you go to make $4,500? That's full-time income. In the next 3 to 4 months, we create a full-time income with your part-time business by just being focused. We stretch this thing out too daggone wide, too long. We don't focus on building. You build what you track. You build what you track. You hold what you got to stay accountable in this process. Understand this, guys. It's a simple process. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's doable. You just got to find individuals who want to do. And then we go 5, 6 months, man. 5, 6 months. We just are helping folks. We got some leaders around us. You ain't doing all the work. I'm working. I'm willing to work as hard as I have to work to get this thing done. I'm doing this. I cleared my calendar. I cleared my calendar. MWR Financial is a priority right now because I want to make this right here happen for all of us. So as we go out here, we're breaking 3 stars, 4 stars. You're breaking 5 stars. By month 5, 6, you're a 2-star regional. You're making $300 a day before foot hit ground. No labor. $300, $520, $510 every single day. An alert comes to your text message saying, congratulations, you made $300. $9,000 a month, and this is your base. Come on, guys. We're not talking about the $30. So at this level, you make way more than $30. You're making like $60, $70 for every new person to come on. I mean, there's different levels of 30, 40, 50, 60, up to $150. You're making it, you got all those momentum bonuses. I mean, there's so much more added to this $9,000. I can't even put it on the slide. And if we got this thing duplicating and running now like a fine oil machine, in no time, you will get to where you're making $1,000 a day, $3,000 a day, $15,000 a day. I truly believe within this movement, because no one has done it yet, because everybody's all over the place and nobody is saying, I'm going to put pressure on the system. Right now, we're about to put pressure on the system and break the daggone bank by saying, hey, we're going to 300. Me and JL was talking about it today. We only need a few individuals. I'm not mad at the turnout. I know folks are confused and discombobulated and don't know how to find their way. There's a lot of folks who's going to be joining us on this movement, but I don't need a lot of people. I just need a few people who believe they could get this done. And we're going to bring the people. And everybody who we bring, see, I'm a sidebar real quick. We got plenty of time, JL. There's a story about how they trained. There were monkeys they put in a cage, and I'm not saying nobody's a monkey, but the trainer put a banana on the top of a ladder, and when a monkey tried to go up, they sprayed the monkeys down, and it was just painful. And they kept replacing the monkeys, and they left one monkey in there who experienced that bad pain, and all the new monkeys came in and never experienced it before. But that one monkey kept pulling them down, and then they removed that one monkey, and all the new monkeys who never got sprayed just kept pulling all the monkeys down because they just was conditioned to think that they can't go up that ladder. They don't know why. And that's the thing right now where that's short in that story. But so many people need to understand and know that this money is there for us to take. We just got to go get it. We got to put the strategy together, which is what I just laid out. Three to get three to get three, focus, accountability, systems, platforms to make it happen. Next thing you know, we're breaking new levels, $400 a day, $1,000 a day, $3,000 a day. What the heck y'all doing? Oh, we just working the system. And here's the cool part. Our calendars is our boss, but we have to be able to think out of the box. Understand this, guys. We run through our warm market. Everybody we know needs to know what we do. But within Team First Gen, I believe in thinking out of the box. Digital marketing platform. I got a system in place that we could leverage, guys, because I understand that some of us can't talk to our friends and family. Some of us is exhausted. We're in a no friends left club. We have a system where we aggressively expose our warm market and then transition into our cold market, utilizing leads, social media platforms, and lifestyle marketing. And then we rinse and repeat. We're in a business of network marketing, guys. We got to network. We got to market inside of our network. And then once we exhaust that network, we got to expand our network or we're going to starve to death. If we rely solely on our warm market in any business that we do, you're going to go skinny. Would you all agree? You got to be able to expand your market. This is a business. And in business, you got to be able to invest in marketing. So what we have is a lead platform where you have individuals who raise their hand. They go online right now as we speak. Folks are saying, I hate my job. I want to be home working from home in a business like I was doing during COVID. And we have a company here who's one of the largest lead companies that we've collaborated with that will help you put leads in your back office. You simply, first and foremost, they're going to put together a platform where it's all on your mobile app. I'm going to show you it right now on my mobile app. So you're basically, in a nutshell, once we exhaust your warm market, this is cool. I got to show y'all this message. This is pretty cool. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is Sharnetta. She came from a lead. I'll show you the lead in my form. She said, this is awesome. When you coming on? Friday. Let's go. That was awesome. Sounds like a good investment for sure. I got you. Let's go. When you ready to get started, I'll be ready on Friday. Boom. We just worked it. I don't know Sharnetta. I don't know her. I sent out a Christmas blast through this platform that I'm sharing with you right now. And she responded to it along with a lot of other people. They're all in the circulation. But in this platform, you have all this where you could track your business. You could see people who's on there. You could upload your personals and everything, and you could just send out messages. It's all customized. You have AI, I love it now that I've been introduced to it. I never was going to do AI. I think of Will Smith, but I went into this platform and said, create a Happy New Year email for my prospects talking about prosperity and opportunities. Some of you may have gotten that email because once it created that email for me, I didn't have to use my brains. And I cut out some of the stuff that was not my words. And then I cut, paste, put it into this platform here, and it blasted it out to everyone on over 2,000 plus people who had emails inside my phone, which is now inside my platform. Guys, this is so awesome. And this is an unfair advantage while everybody else is jumping out of bushes and jumping behind gas stations, trying to meet people. We have these folks. We're going to have real people in our back office. I'll be training on how to communicate, how to work. We'll be calling on leads, on live lead dials, things of that nature. We'll just got to figure that out in our schedules. But this is going to take our businesses to the next level. So if you want to get set up with leads, get yourself set up. It's a 14-day free trial. It's teamfirstgen.com. Go in there, check it out, take a look at it, teamfirstgen.com. And I think it's $24.95 a month if you decide to move forward with it. But guys, this is what we do. We have an amazing process where as we build this business, as we build this platform, we want to create cash flow, get money out of the way, solidify our financial foundation so we could truly build wealth. And I'm so excited because I partnered up with a friend now, a business partner. We it feel like I've known this individual for multiple years. I mean, we're finishing each other's sentences now because we're on the same mission. We have the same vision. We are passionate about helping individuals with their finances, man. I'm so excited to be collaborating with Mr. Watson, and he's going to go into the next part of money concepts. I think I'm going to give you access to, I'm going to make you a host, make you the host. I'm going to allow you to take control of the um, presentation there, JL, and go from there. All right.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ben.
You got it. Oh, how would you share the slides? You won't be
Oh,
able
because
to.
it's not on mine. You're gonna have to do it for me.
Give it back. All right.
Yep, yep.
I
And then
got you.
we'll
I
make the
got you.
adjustments in the
Yep.
weeks, in the days to come.
So give me back the host, or do I have to take it from you?
Let me
Yep,
see.
I gotta take it from you.
Okay,
Reclaiming it. Give me that back.
you got it.
All right, hold up for a second here. JL. Boom. All right, let's rock into it. Let's go.
All right. So once again, thank you for asking me to partner up with you. When I heard the campaign, it really touched me because, like you said, it's not easy to make six figures in 6 months. But I do believe this is the easiest way to do it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. The platform that you guys have developed, like I said, I'm a retired banker. Someone asked me to take a look for them, make sure it was good, and I just like this is awesome. I actually said this is dope. This is phenomenal. And when I saw the buy-in, I just couldn't believe it. I've worked for some of the largest financial institutions in the country. My most recent assignment before I went independent was Bank of America, where I was a vice president on the wealth management team, working with the private bank. And so all these high level strategies and stuff, that was my role. I actually got to sit behind the curtain and see all this amazing stuff that just never filtered out to my community or communities like mine. And so I count it as a high pleasure and honor to be with you guys tonight. And I feel like I'm not going to be before you long, but I definitely want to share some insight because I believe that we can have much more success if we just simplify the process. I feel that there's some missing pieces. And I'll be quite frank, probably there are people in high places that don't want you to have this information because you're probably going to make some changes or you're probably going to do some different things. But we're here at the table and we're here utilizing all of our resources. Like I said, I'm just so thankful that I had this opportunity just to really break this down. And so what I want to do is let's just talk about money because what I believe is people know basically three things about money. They know how to make it, they know how to spend it, and some people know how to save it. That's it, or invest it. But there's so much more about money one needs to know. And so I want to kind of use it today as a reset. If we're going to make six figures, we need to be up close and personal and intimate with money, know how it works. And so I'm just going to go through this slide and maybe one other slide and maybe Ben will open up from some questions. I do have a hard 10. But let me just jump right into it. Here you see a list of four types of money. And what I did is I put them in order of importance to me. And if you look at number 4, US currency or paper money is number 4, is last on my list. I think most people would have US currency number 1 on their list because that's what people work so hard for. And that's what people steal and kill for. They just want this paper money. But I'm not that impressed. So what I did is I created a new list based on my research, based on my years of experience, just based on knowing how markets work and how real markets work. And so if you look at the one spot, I'm going to focus on 1 and 4 for right now. I believe the highest idea of money is number 1. And Ben, if you would just work with me for the sake of our audience. When I say I believe number one is the highest level, I'm actually speaking about you, time, energy, labor, and intellectual property. And so, Ben, if I took away all your time, how much money could you make?
None.
No. What if I gave you all your time back, but I took away all your energy? You had absolutely no energy. How much money could you make?
None.
What if I gave your time and energy back, but I took away your ability to labor? Kind of like what happened through the pandemic when people were confined to their homes and losing jobs and the world was going crazy. How much money could people make?
None.
No,
None.
that's why the government started handing out checks because you couldn't make
Right.
money. And what if I gave you your time, energy, and labor back, but I took away your intellectual property, your ability to think, to grasp certain ideas, to use your mind, to use your brain? How much money could you make?
Not much.
None. So really, in order to make money, you need all these things. You need time, you need energy, you need labor, you need intellectual property. And all we want to do is just simply compare and contrast. Let's look at number four, and that's the same exact questions. How much time does US currency have? We know it's zero, right?
Right.
How much energy does US currency have? We know it's zero. How
Zero.
much labor does it have? Zero. And finally, how much intellectual property does US currency have?
Zero.
Zero. So let me get this right. The intrinsic value, the things that you need to make money, it has nothing like that. But you, the precious, the bold, the great, the wonderful individual, you have it all.
Right.
We might not know how to use it, how to monetize like the big companies and governments and corporations do, but we have the same ingredient that they use to make millions and billions and trillions. We just got to learn to do it ourselves. And I believe this opportunity is the catalyst for making that happen. But I want to just go over a couple more things, and then we'll go to the next slide. And what I do want to say before I go on is, since U.S. currency doesn't have any of those intrinsic values that we have, why are we chasing it? The U.S. currency should be chasing us. We shouldn't be chasing it. And that's where 6 figures in 6 months, you build it right, it will chase you. And let me tell
Right.
you, the reason why people chase money is because they put on their track shoes, they chase it for a week or two, they get paid. It's never enough. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So they got to put those track shoes on and run again and chase it again. And when they catch it, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So they put on their track shoes and they chase it again. It's never going to be enough. Money should be chasing us. We shouldn't be chasing it.
Right.
And these are principles. These are wealth principles. You think wealthy people chase money? They can't get out the way. We need to, first of all, we need to think like the wealthy. We need to say each and every day, when I wake up in the morning, I'm making 6 figures in 6 months. And when I go to bed in the evenings, excuse me, I'm making 6 figures in 6 months. We got to retrain ourselves. We got to believe that this is possible. And if you're an overachiever, do it throughout the day. Just keep telling yourself, I'm making, I don't know about you, but I'm making 6 figures in 6 months. And just because your subconscious is used to going to work for a paycheck that can't make 6 figures in 6 months. So we got to tell our subconscious we're in a different party now. We're eating off a different menu. So I digressed. But it is more mental and spiritual than at first blush. We'll get into that as we get into the weeks moving forward. But let's look at number 3. Just quickly, most people I meet, teach, or train say they have never heard anybody say pens or money. But if I ask you to think about all the jobs you've had and how you applied for these jobs with the resume, filling out the application, signing the bottom of every document, attesting that everything you said is true, and then actually getting the job, them inviting you to an orientation where they can go over roles and responsibilities and give you all the paperwork for your W-2s, your 401ks, your health plans, all these things, and you must sign each and every one of them. And then you have to go work for the week or two before you get your first paycheck. Now it's payday, you're happy, you've passed every test, and you get your paycheck. What do you have to do with the paycheck? You have to take it down to the bank, right? And what do you have to do to the check before you give it to the teller? You have to sign it.
Signature on it.
Yeah. What if you refuse to sign it? Will she take your check?
No.
No, you have to sign it. And then and only then will you get what we call US currency, paper money. So the question is, if you refuse to sign any of those documents, could you have ever got paper money from that company that you've worked
Oh,
for? The answer is no. It's impossible. So is the paper the money or is the pen the money? Most people say, well, I guess the pen is the money. And it's a trick question. Obviously, the paper is the money, but the pen's the money. And we never know how that really correlates to us. And a pen is only a signature that you spent time, energy, labor, and intellectual property somewhere. It's you, the value, the real asset, the real money maker, the real power. But see, they've gotten us conditioned that we're not the powerful ones, that we're the servants, that we're last in line. And that's just these are old 19th century strategies that we're doing in 2021. How could they work? We
right.
really need to take a bold jump to the 21st century, and I believe this is the platform to do it. And we'll finish up on this last slide, and this last slide hopefully will drive the point home. So money concepts continue. Most of us have 24 hours a day or 86,400 seconds a day. Most of us have never been trained in seconds. We've only been trained in hours. And so the question is, if I have 24 hours, which equals 86,400 seconds, is that the same? I'm going to tell you 100% of the people I talk to say, yes, it all equals the same. But let's take a closer look. Let's look at $30 an hour. If you make $30 an hour, which most people in the United States do not make $30 an hour, you are making 0.83 points of a penny of a cent. Like I said, I break things down into seconds. I don't what they rob and steal from you in the hours, I can help you get back in the seconds. You need to make at least $36 an hour to make 1 penny per second. And so what you really have, instead of people making real significant money, people are making pennies. And most of us are making less than pennies per day if we're breaking them down to the second. And so
Wow.
how do you feel making $30 an hour? Most people say that feels pretty decent. That's good. I said, how do you feel about making 0.83 points of a penny? They said that doesn't feel too good. But I thought it was the same. No, the only thing is you're able to make a better quality informed decision because you have all the facts.
Right.
Most of us are trying to become wealthy, become millionaires, become billionaires, change our lives, and we don't have all the facts. Well, I'm going to tell you, that ends today. I'm not saying that myself and Ben have all the answers, but we have a lot. We have a lot of answers, and these answers come up to the very top of the food chain. We're going to be able to change some lives. We're going to be able to inspire some people. We're going to be able to show some people the light, the way. Some people say, all I need is a hand, a helping hand. Just connect a few dots for me, and I could take it. I never want a handout. I just level with me. Just show me the truth. I was never able to put my finger on it. Well, as a result of this union, you will be able to put your finger exactly on it and see what you're doing exactly with your time all the time and knowing if you're going in the right direction or the wrong direction. And so we're in such a system that even at $100 an hour, which most people would be totally impressed and blown away with $100 an hour, but even then you're only making 2.8 cents per second. I don't know about you guys. My time is so valuable. I'm not even going to get into my rate, but it's way over that. But I do want to talk about 6 figures in 6 months. And if you remember when Ben was going through, he said 15 to 20 hours. That's all. That's part-time. If there's anything on the planet that's going to pay me a full-time 6-figure passive income, and I don't have to do a part-time, let me at it. Because we
Right.
fall into that old brainwashing of you got to work for a hard day's work. No, I'm looking for the easiest, successful, legal way to make money. Because I am the money. I'm not chasing anything anymore. Things need to chase me. I chased all my whole life. It didn't work.
Right.
I need to be in the chasing business where I'm being chased. And this is how you do it. And so if you were to subscribe to this platform and do exactly what we talk about, you would increase to 7 cents per second. That's $247 an hour. That's $100,000 in 6 months. That's for a total of 405 hours. So could you or would you sell out for 405 hours, $100,000, $247 an hour, 7 cents per second, which is way above Even the $100 person is making 2.8. So could you sell it to a program that could provide you all these opportunities? I tell you, I've seen people, my phone rings all the time. People want me to join their stuff, come sign their stuff, be a part of their stuff because I've worked hard. I've worked diligently. And here's what I'll say. I'll make a bold statement as a new partner and coming on with Ben and supporting this campaign. Whatever hard work you think or you hope one would have done before they attempt to train and teach you, I've done that work. And I've said no to each and every one of them. But to this, I said yes, because I believe in it. I'm ready to pull my full force, the full weight of whatever I have to leave empty, to train, to teach, to inspire, to help you guys. This is it. I'm hanging my hat on this. I'm locking arms with Ben and the whole MWR team in its entirety because I believe in this platform. And and the last thing I'll say, and I'll turn it back over to you, Ben, it's really hard to do the right thing in the wrong system. And I'm totally convinced that most people are in the wrong system, waking up every day trying to do the right thing. This is the right system. This allows you to reach your goals because your time is everything. And we want you to buy yourself out of the job. You know how there's corporate buyouts all the time or golden handshakes? Give yourself one. Create a parallel structure so you can buy your way out. And I don't know what your number is. Maybe it's $2,000 a month. Maybe it's 20 grand a month. But this will help you get there. And so it was really great to speak to you guys. I really hope you understood what I was sharing and what I was communicating to you. And this is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more we want to share with you guys. But I want to go over a couple slides and show you how to really make money. And more importantly, show you that you are the money. So thank you, Ben.
Awesome, James. Listen, man. You just scratched the surface, and we're going to be going deep into this whole conversation of really understanding money, and that we are the money, and taking this income that we're going to be generating, and truly understanding how the wealthy think. And not only that, because once we learn this, we could teach it to our children and our children's children. We could break generational curses. So I truly thank you for this. Guys, we're going to be doing another overview on Thursday, at the same time. Tomorrow, I'm doing a lunch presentation at 12 noon, and then we have another overview at 8:30 p.m. on the platform, Zoom.the credit team. But guys, let's get laser focused. If you're ready, it's time. My slide went all the way over here. I want to look straight ahead. So if you're ready, it's time. It's good to see you, Rabbi. It's good to see you, Larry. I'm going to reach out to some folks. And here's what I'm going to say real quick. I'm looking for truly committed people. I'm not going to pull and drag people along on this journey. I know that I'm about to bring on new partners who's going to commit to that whole process. And we're going to fill up these numbers and get things going. I didn't open it up to everybody. I could easily open it up to everybody and have folks in here, but I don't want to slow down this process. I really sent this invitation to exclusive individuals that I believe have the hunger and the desire and the ability to create six figures in 6 months. So I appreciate you guys plugging in. And if you're ready and locked and loaded, man, let's go get it. I know you got to go. James, thank you, brother. And guys, y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Rabbi.
For you.